Hello guys, sort of sitting in my back garden for this. This morning I turned on my iMac. As you know, I got myself a new iMac. I've had it for about a week and a half now, and the temperatures have been getting quite high. As you just see, I'll show you in a minute, the iMac was only on for about 20 minutes, and basically the CPU, the hard drive, the GPU and everything, the temperatures were being stupidly high. I'm sort of registering going up to about 58 to 60 degrees Celsius, so it's been quite concerning. We've been having some nice heat, it's quite warm here, so I've been debating about what to do, and it's been the last measures to actually take the screen off and give the iMac a good old clean up. It's a bit scary to do it because I've never done anything like this before, but if it needs to be doing, it needs to be doing. So this blog is basically going to be me cleaning my iMac and taking you through how it's supposed to be done. I've got no compressed air at the moment. I've just checked my cupboard and I'm a bit gutted because I've got none. So I'm going to be using, I know it's not ideal, I'm going to be using my Dyson Hoover, which is quite a powerful Hoover. So I'll take you now. I mean, I'm just installing something now on the iMac at the moment. That's why I'm sat out here doing this sort of intro to this blog. And then I'll show you the temperatures that it's clocking at the moment. Take you through the process of how I'm going to clean it. And then that's after it's done, we're going to fire it back up, leave it for about 20 minutes and see if what I've done has made any difference. I'm hoping that it is dirty, to be perfectly honest. I'm hoping that the fans are clogged up, because I do know there's one next to each side of the speakers and there's one behind the optical drive, or next to the optical drive, if I'm not too much mistaken. So crossing my fingers, it is dirty. I want it to be dirty, because I'm a bit concerned it might be a hardware problem. So if you've got any thoughts on this, please send me a message. I don't need this iMac crapping out on me, do you know what I mean? After what happened to my Hackintosh gone wrong, as you might have seen that video. So we're going to go in now. I'm going to set you up and then take you straight to my bedroom. Sounds dirty, doesn't it? But it's not. Where I'm going to have my iMac laid on the bed, and then we're going to go through the procedure together. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I'm pooping myself. But it should be exciting. It's something new, and it's something to learn from, I suppose. So come with me as I go on this stupid little adventure to clean the inside of my iMac. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Right, so at the moment we're doing a time machine backup, as you can see there. Previous attempts to clean the Mac failed because I never had the Torque screwdriver set. So if you're interested in knowing, all you need is a T8 Torque screwdriver, and that is compatible with all Macs up to 2011 for internal, taken apart basically. So we're just going to do a backup, because basically I'm going to do a clean install of 10.8, and I'm going to be recording that as well, taking you through that if I can. So I'll be back with you in about 5 minutes while this is doing a backup, and then we'll repeat the process about taking the screen off and taking the bezel off as well. Right, so we've got the iMac laid down on its back, and what we're going to do first is we're going to take out the RAM plate. Right, so don't unscrew it all the way, just get it, unscrew it enough so the RAM plate pops off, like so. And then what we want to do is we want to get our shit brush, pop it on the glass, and just gently pull up. Pop the glass to one side, leave the suction cup on it. So about the angles, and then we want to find our T8. Go for them. Right, so we found our T8, and we've got undo all the screws. What I'll do is I'll pause the video, undo the screws, and then I'll come right back to you. Right, so we've got the bezel off, and the fans are slightly dirty, not as bad as I thought it would be, to be perfectly honest, but we're just going to give that a good old clean up anyway, and then we are going to reinstall 10.8. So I'm just going to place you in a position while I suck this iMac off, and I'll be right back. Right, so we're going to take the dice into it. It's not ideal, but I don't think it's going to clean it. I might need to put a little brush to it just to clean the fans. Very, very gently, just give it a good vacuum over. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little brush, if I can, and just brush the fan up a bit, give that a bit of a clean up, and I'll be right back. Right, so we've got our little brush, and then we're just gently going to go inside the heatsink and just loosen the dust. I should really have compressed air for this, but hey ho. Shit happens. Remember to clean your screen before you put the glass on as well, because you're going to have dust on your screen. Just make sure we loosen a bit more dust. Just work the brush around to get inside the heatsink, and then right, so we've got our cloth, and we're just going to gently give the screen a good old clean up. Like I say, I'm going to be putting 10.8, so back on it, so we might as well, if we're going to clean it, we might as well clean it properly. Operating. Right, so we started the install of OS X. As you can see, 34 minutes to install, so we're just going to wait for that to install, and then we're going to see if it gives us the option to do a clean install, and then I'll be right back with you in 34 minutes. So we're 17 minutes away, guys. Really nervous about this. 16 minutes as you can see. Sorry about the parrot in the background, that's my son. So I'm going to be back again when this is closer to the end of installation. I'm hoping it'll give me an option to do a clean install from disk utility. I don't think it will, but I'm hoping it will, so fingers crossed. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Well, 1 second. So we've got 5 minutes left, guys, not long. It's nearly there. It's installing very well. I'm very pleased. I'm just like I've just said, I just hope it gives me the option to do a clean install. I don't think it's going to, but I'm hoping it will. So 4 minutes away. We'll be back when it's on its final minute. There's 3 minutes left there. So we're on the final stages, guys, on the last minute of installation. I do apologise if the video seems a little bit shaky sometimes. It's just that I've got a disability which is basically known as benign essential tremors, which basically causes me to shake, which is not much fun, and I haven't not yet picked up a tripod, which I will be picking up shortly, because I do need one for these tutorials. Right, installation complete. That, guys, that is a very good sign. I'm very, very happy about that. So, like I say, I do apologise if it's a bit shaky. So, it's rebooting. The lovely Apple dong. I don't know guys why my mouse has not come back on. Maybe I need to sync it up, I'm not sure. We have the Apple logo. We have the spinny wheel. So let's hope this is going to give me the option now to install from Disk Utility, because like I said, I've cleaned the Mac as you've seen on the inside. I've cleaned the glass. Now I want to finish it off with a fresh install of Mountain Lion. I've got all my programs digitally backed up to my 2 terabyte there hard drive. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to install everything from the hard drive rather than putting it onto the iMac hard drive, which will give me a lot of storage. I've currently got about 650 gig in there, so with a 2 terabyte that's not bad. That's 2650 gig, which is quite a lot of space, or more than enough space for me I suppose. So we've still got the spinny wheel. I'm getting nervous here. Do apologise about the screaming in the background. That's going to be my son. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause it now until we get to the next stage, and then we'll continue from there. Right, we've got the mouse cursor up and the mouse is working, which is great. Oh, and it's taking me back to here. So it looks like it hasn't done a fresh install, guys. I don't know why, but I'm going to have a little look and I'm going to come right back to you to find out why it's not done a fresh install. Right, for some reason guys, it's taken me back to my original dock. So basically I'm going to try it again to do a reinstall, and then I'll come back to you when we're closer to the end, because obviously I don't want to bore you guys with all this. I just want to get back to the fun stuff. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes, or a couple of seconds shall I say, hopefully with a start up of a clean install. Right, so we're rebooting the Mac now, and I'm going to try and go into the boot system, holding the option key. Hopefully it'll work and give me my options. Right, okay, so I've got my drive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the OSX one in the far corner, which is my thumb drive, and I'm just going to whack enter. Wait for that to load up. Can't believe I was such an idiot on the first install. I knew something was going to go wrong, but I didn't stop it. But then I don't think it's be a clever idea to stop an installation halfway through, so I didn't want to corrupt my hard drive or knacker the system. So hopefully this is going to bring me into the section that I want, so I can create a brand new install. That's a good sign. We've got the spinning wheel there. As you can see. Just wait. All about the waiting, guys. I must admit though, this is fun. So hopefully we'll get our screen that we want. We have the spinning wheel up the top corner. Right, we have our funky background. Okay, so it's asking me for my keyboard, and my mouse is on. So I'll just press them. See, I've got my mouse here. Just going to turn it on and then off again, and then hopefully it will register. Right, so that's cool, that's done. Okay, so we've got restore from time machine, reinstall disk utility. So we're just going to disk utility for now, like so, and then I'm just going to select my Macintosh HD, and then I'm going to erase it, keep the partition the same. Just going to erase that like that. It's erasing, as you can see. Guys, I do apologise about the shakiness again. Right, so that's erased. So we're going to come out of there now,
and then we're going to hopefully reinstall OS X. We're going to continue, agree, and we're going to go on my 500. Right, so that's preparing to install now, guys. It looks like I've done it the right way this time, which is good. So I'll come back to you when we're nearer to the end of the installation, guys. Right, so it's rebooting now, guys. It's not installed yet. We're at the first stage. So I've just got the little spinny wheel now. And we're just waiting for that to kick in. Right, installing. Why is it that the mouse don't ever work? Right, so we've got 21 minutes remaining for the fresh install of 10.8. Hopefully this will be done a lot quicker. I'm thinking it's going to take a lot longer, really. Well, it's gone down to 20 minutes. The other one was 34, so that's a lot faster. But it's a fresh install at the end of the day, so it's going to be like a new computer, which is great. So guys, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Well, a second. I keep saying that, even though I'm editing this with Final Cut. I keep saying I'm going to be back in 5 minutes, 2 minutes. But obviously it's straight away, isn't it? Because it's being edited. So I feel like a right Wally brain. This has been a stressful process. What I did was I went into the bottom part of disk utilities, like you saw. I erased my hard drive. And I started a fresh install of this operating system. Obviously in this video we've cleaned the Mac. The Mac wasn't as dirty as I thought it would be, actually, and I thought that would actually concern me. But the Mac seems to be working really well, and maybe it's just me being paranoid with the temperatures, I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of videos online that 39 to 40 degrees is not too clever temperature wise, but if it works, it works at the end of the day. That's the main thing, and it's working really quick. The only thing that I might think it might be pushing the temperatures, I've not done a fresh install ever on this. It had mounting line on it when I bought it, and I just basically put mounting line straight on it. So this clean install might be exactly what it needed. So I'll be back in a second once this is completed. And then we'll put SMC fan control, or we'll go into activity monitor, because obviously this has been on for a couple of hours now, or about an hour and a half, or about an hour shall I say, with all this installing. So if it's hotter, we should see after this. So I'll be back in a second, guys. Right guys, it's saying installation successful, which is great. I don't know what I just did there. I don't know why that's happened. It's just rebooting itself for some reason. It done some funny stuff there. I was a bit concerned there. Don't know if you caught that on camera. It wouldn't even let me move the mouse. That's a bit worrying. We've got the Apple logo. I'm a bit worried now. We've got the spinny wheel, which is good. But do you know the bit where it floats across the screen? That came out, you know, all the different languages, and it just flicked on and flicked off. So I'm a bit worried about what's just happened there and what's it doing. Got no light on my mouse, even though mouse icons just come up top left hand corner. Now we've got a light on the mouse. Got a spinny wheel. Ah, now we're talking. Setup. United Kingdom, British. We have my Wi-Fi, but we don't need that because I'm not going to be using Wi-Fi, even though it's asking me. So I'm just going to punch my Wi-Fi in. Transfer from another Mac, not now. Enable location service on this Mac, why not? Apple ID. Sorry, what's that? Apple ID, we can put that in now. I don't care if you see what it's called because you're not going to see my password, so That really scared me, guys, for a sec there. I don't know why that did that. Right, we've got the spinny wheel, terms and conditions. I agree. I agree. iCloud, continue, continue. Set up Find My Mac on this computer. Really? Account name, card path, password required. So we're just putting the password in. Like so. Create an account.
Daddy.
So I've got my son in the background. Right, time zone.
Daddy. Daddy.
Can you hear my phone calling me?
No.
Sorry. This is what you call a live install. Okay, guys.
Okay,
It's
guys.
all works.
It all works.
Okay, guys, it's all done. We have a fresh install of 10.8, and I've also updated it to 10.8.5. So I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been stressful for me, big time, but it's worked at the end of the day, and the Mac's all clean. It's running really fast. If I can just show you, it's really fast, it's really stable. Not checked the temperatures yet, but I'll get back to you in the next video to tell you how the temperatures are. It seems to be okay. It's running on about 29-30 degrees Celsius now, so it looks like problem solved, really. So yeah, I'm very happy, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe and give this a like.